See, yeah, the main menu changed.
Yeah.
Because of Hilarious Christmas.
We got Mr. President on the main menu.
Mr. President.
I like it. I like it. I know you like it too, Ricky, because he's like your most favorite character in existence since...
Yeah, he's cool. He
Since
did
like-
nothing wrong.
Since like what? Goku?
I don't even like Goku.
You son of a bitch.
I can't wait for part 4 to come out, and I made it like I told Adolfo, because the "it was I, Dio" memes will be replaced with "I had a boner."
I doubt that. I doubt that very seriously.
Do you doubt it as much as there's cardboard cutouts of people do?
Guys, look at... If you could see my face, it is very doubtful. Because I am filled with doubt that will happen.
Back to part 7.
Oh, we're going back to part 7? My favorite. Everybody here has their own favorite, except for me and Ricky. We generally like part 7 the most.
I like part 4.
You loser.
Shut up.
Is it because Kira had a boner?
Yeah,
Is that why you like it?
exactly it.
You were like, oh man, that makes him the best villain ever.
So I bought The Witch and the 100 Night Revival.
He bought a game he already played, which I can't really say that because I've bought plenty of games I already played on the PS4. I even bought Tomb Raider on the PS4. What the fuck did I do that?
Shame on you.
I beat it and everything too, so I honestly cannot explain that purchase.
I never did get to beat Witch 100 Night because freaking the X and B glitch fucked me over at one point.
Did it?
Yeah,
Oh god.
and they fixed that in the PS4 release.
Oh god, how will we ever be Okiatsu and Stroheim?
God, what a team, right?
They're like the unstoppable duo. Well, Okiatsu actually could be unstoppable if he actually learned his stand.
He could do some crazy shit with it.
If he stopped being the Patrick of fucking Jojo.
I think we're good. Hello, this is Patrick.
Yeah. Why is he so dumb?
Because his brother.
Why is he so dumb though?
Because his brother.
I think Araki went too far with how dumb that he made him. For half of the series, I was afraid he was going to drown in rainwater.
Adolfo, you say some classic things.
Yeah. So who you going? Oh, I answered that question really fast, actually.
Absolutely no damage.
Do we not have any points to upgrade?
We do, but
You just chose not to. We might want to take advantage of that after this.
I will.
So we're fighting Guile from Street Fighter and random
Guile
old
from Street Fighter and Guile from Street Fighter.
and random old man posing as Japanese student.
God, he does look really old.
Because of his sideburns, or the side of his head.
That was a good combo, Joseph.
There it was. Hello, son.
Hello, father.
Ow, ow, ow. Stop it, man. Ow.
It's not cool.
So what can the Ripple do, honestly, against...
Stroheim?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Exactly.
Well, I remember Joseph got hit by cars and it burned his skin.
Because he had the power of the sun, man.
I'm gonna miss those Doras.
They're not saying...
He does, but the new dude doesn't do it as good.
Oh, they didn't keep his voice actor?
You've seen the preview?
I have, but I didn't really pay attention to it. Because it's a preview. I'm not going to analyze it.
Yeah, they gave him a new voice actor, dude. Everybody but Okuyasu got a new one.
I'm not some nerd online. I'm some nerd in a video online. There's totally a difference, Ricky.
I hope Kira stays the same, because this is perfect.
Yeah, that was the perfect voice. This is also the perfect voice.
Luckily, like I said, luckily Okuyasu did not change.
Luckily, they offered him money. Oh, thank God I pressed the right button.
Wait, you were afraid that you didn't?
I was afraid I was going to accidentally change the channel or something. I've had this TV forever, but like I've never had a situation where I don't have the remote close to me. Except for now.
Because it was all the way over there with me. Get him! Ow. is kind of whooping his ass right now.
Yeah, he stands no chance. Are you guys enjoying this brutal beatdown? It's a perfectly good father-son activity, if you ask me.
It really is. Don't me and my dad go out and beat up people all the time.
They really do.
Dude, my mom used to do this thing. Anytime she'd see a woman on the street, she'd legitimately think they were a hooker. Even if it was some little old lady with a walker, she'd be like, "Look at that hooker."
Yep.
What the hell happened there?
Ricky and his dad are known as the terrible Caucasian too.
He's right.
Yep. In case you guys don't know, Ricky, there's a joke going on in Walmart that Ricky is really, really white.
Yeah, and it's not like my personality either. It's my skin color.
Ricky, whenever you mug somebody, do you solar flare them with your skin?
A really good one was, Ricky, you're so white you have snowballs. Ricky, you're so white. What do you call a bunch of Rickies in the car? A pack of crackers.
Ricky, do you get royalties every time it snows?
Always.
Oh. Okay, that was a lot more painless than I thought it would be. So yeah, just imagine the whitest human being you've ever met, and then make it like 5 times whiter, and you probably got Ricky.
One time, dude, the sun, like, I was asleep, and the sun reflected off my white skin, and my skin color amplified it. And it hit me in the eye and woke me up. That's how I realized how white I am, dude. I glow.
So do we finally get them now?
Yep.
Oh man, I've suddenly seen the light.
You know what people call Norisuke? Rad Dad.
He is pretty cool. I mean, look at all the shit his kids can do.
He got kind of disarmed in the newest chapter.
With the power of money. Yeah.
With the power of money. I'm glad did you read it?
We won't go into detail because, you know, that's part A and we said we wouldn't spoil that.
Did you read it finally?
I didn't, but I can catch up in the night probably. He wants to talk about it, but I haven't read it. Oh well.
How can such a manlet be a threat?
I sense Dio.
I also sense Dio.
We were wrong. We were wrong. We got more sidekicks.
No, we got main character and sidekick.
We basically got Will Zappelli and the other version of Will Zappelli. Nah, he's Caesar.
Zappelli
He's Caesar.
Will and Cool Will.
Nah, it's Will and Cool Caesar. Remember, because his full name is...
No.
Is Caesar.
But he's more
Zappelli.
Will than he is Caesar.
But he's technically Caesar.
Am I playing Jonathan?
It looks like you're playing Jonathan.
Oh boy.
Because, you know, you gotta save your Will.
Jonathan Joestar.
You gotta save your Will Chan from being a puppet to Dio.
You bought Blaze Blue like 4 times.
I bought Blaze Blue 5 times, I'll have you know.
You know what pisses me off? People bitch about Street Fighter 5, like, oh man, only 16 characters. Didn't Blaze Blue only have like 12?
Yes, it did.
But it had a really good story mode.
It did. Like, that shit was kick-ass. I spent like a whole month on that. I was so absorbed. I bought the sequel as soon as it came out, and I was so absorbed in that. You don't even know, Ricky. Like that was all of 10th grade was Blaze Blue.
Hey, Strun.
That was all of 10th grade was just Blaze Blue.
Did you and Jalen play it like madmen?
We played it and talked about it like madman. Because there was no Guilty Gear to talk about back then. Oh, did you hear Sancor came out? Oh yeah. What else is new?
Don't make fun of Guilty Gear.
But by then we'd already talked to all we could talk about Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
Hey man, did you run into that Sagana line? I sure did. Did you lose? Of course.
Not Sagat. Bob Saget.
Bob Saget wants his cornflakes.
Speaking of cornflakes, sounds like Adolfo's chewing on some right now.
Yes, I am. Nah, ice. Because water is for losers.
I like water. I love water. What?
Why did you give me that look? Like I really just offended you.
I like water, dude.
Like you gave me that look. Like, what?
Because water is so good.
I was joking. As a human being, I am 70% water. And you need water to survive, Ricky.
Remember that time I was playing with that lighter and I turned it on and it scared the shit out of me? Fire bad.
Why did you zone out while playing with the lighter?
I don't know.
Like, really? Who does that?
I was like, and it turned on. It scared me.
I bet you look like an arsonist. We're picking up my cousin from middle school. He's fucking with a lighter in the car as people walk by.
Shut up. That was fun.
Man.
I don't judge you when you play with yourself.
That's why I tell you to get out of my room.
Get out of my life.
It's your fault for not listening.
God, you remember that Goosebumps episode? Yeah. Stay out of my room. Stay out of my life.
Which one was that?
Night of the Living Dummy. Two. For some reason, they didn't do the first one.
There was like fucking 4 of them, wasn't there?
There was only 3 that were in the TV show. They didn't do the first one.
Yeah, that's weird. That was really weird.
3 was creepy.
I miss Goosebumps.
It's on Netflix.
I miss Goosebumps, but I don't want to watch it. Have you ever had that? Where like you remember something fondly, but you go like, nah, I don't want to watch that.
You know, I never watched Gem and the Holograms growing up, so I don't understand why people are
Dude,
like, oh man, a movie.
Dude, nobody our age watched Gems and the Holograms growing up.
Did Jalen? Did you really want to see the movie?
I watched Gem and the Holograms as well, but I said nobody our age.
Oh.
You know, because like me and Jalen are into like really old shit.
You guys are.
So that's why we watched Gem and the Holograms, but we didn't expect other people to go watch Gem and the Holograms.
I heard the movie sucked.
It did. That's because it was fucking nothing like Gem and the Holograms.
Did you watch it?
No. Think I was gonna use my $10 to go watch a bad Gem and the Holograms
depending
movie?
on what time of the day you went, it could have been 10.
Exactly. See, like why would I?
I should have switched to Okiyasu.
Why would I waste my money? Why would I waste my money?
Why wouldn't you?
I had much better things to go look at the time.
You bought DMC Definitive Edition. You wasted your money then. And you bought it digitally.
It was $16.
It was on sale?
Yeah.
No, that's not bad, I guess.
And I had $17 in my.
I love this walk cycle.
And I had $17 in my PSN account. What the fuck else was I gonna buy? And besides, once you get past the fact that it isn't Devil May Cry and it's a really fucking stupid story, it actually becomes a somewhat playable game, especially with the tweaks they made to Definitive Edition.
Sick.
Yeah. Sick combo, bro. So, Ricky, now that you've bought in the new Naruto game and you've played through it all,
It was alright.
if you had to rate it, what would you rate it?
7.
Is it better than this?
It's a better story mode. The fight with my guy and Madara was really cool.
You have no idea how belittling that is to this game. What you just said.
Well, dude.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because this whole thing is story mode.
Oh, the story mode in this is a really good presentation. I'm pretty sure it's a good story. Once we can understand what's going on, but
yeah,
the one thing that really makes the Naruto games are the boss fights.
Really? Are they that great?
They are very visually pleasing.
So they look nice?
And they're fun.
I bet they are. But I don't know. I can't get by a game that I don't... If I don't like the source material, I can't really get behind it.
Well, I don't like Attack on Titan, but I can say that the game looks really fun.
Well, I like Attack... Okay, let me put it this way. I like Attack on Titan, I just don't like Attack on Titan fans. Do you get it?
The ones that like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yes. Which, that's the problem with many modern animes. I hate JoJo fans. I hate them.
I like the fans in the manga.
No, I mean like the anime fans.
The ones who are like...
I fucking hate them.
I mean, I understand some people legitimately like Joseph, but I mean like the ones who've only seen the anime and they're like, oh, Joseph's the best Jojo.
OVA's the best.
I'm not even gonna get into that.
Oh wow.
This dude told me he skimmed through the series. How can you skim through an anime?
Watch 10 seconds of every episode.
I kind of understand what happened.
I get the gist of what happened. Honestly, I think you get a pretty good understanding of part 1 if you watch the first 10 seconds of every episode.
D.O.D.O.D.?
So this guy named Dale has to fight this other guy named Jonathan. Dale loses and stuff. I'll be right back.
Adolfo's been summoned.
Like some kind of dual monster.
Exactly. So now it's just me. God, am I tired. Honestly, I'm never good at talking about myself. Oh god, it won't let me lock on the gyro. Why can't I lock on the gyro?
Cause he's on a horse, man.
Holy shit, he's beating the shit out of me.
You have 1 bar left, dude. Be careful.
He just started throwing balls at me.
I'm sorry, that was juvenile of me.
That was the point.
Man. All you can hope is that there is health in that box over there. Or
He's
that you
almost
kill
dead.
him. Yeah, you killed him. Now the plot can truly progress. Jesus, Merry Christ.
Speaking of Jesus, there's Johnny Joestar.
Yep.
God, remember the arc Who Shot Johnny Joestar?
That was the most confusing chapters I've ever read. I still don't. I didn't get it until Jalen explained it to me.
I'll have to have him explain it again. And now we get those two.
Thank God. I was about to say, where's Gyro? So, wait. First we get all the JoJos, then we get all the secondaries?
Yes.
Well, guess that's cool. We still ain't got no Dias, though. But I guess you get them for beating the game.
I can't get over that color scheme. It's so ridiculous.
Which one? The green-red or the blue-orange?
Blue.
Nah. Woo! Finally! Somebody else's phone goes off other than mine. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. I am happy to be progressing this plot for you guys as Ricky explains to people why he can't talk on the phone right now. Tell him you're playing video games.
Love you too, bud.
Oh my god. About time that happened to somebody else.
Of course, it had to be damn Kevin Owens thing. Knockout.
By the way, Ricky really likes Kevin Owens.
He's a good wrestler.
He really likes Kevin Owens.
He's got a really good power bomb.
He wants Kevin Owens to be a world heavyweight champion one day, and I tell him that won't happen because Kevin Owens doesn't win at things. Seriously, when was the last time Kevin Owens won anything? Well, besides the Intercontinental Championship.
He beat Big Show by count out.
And then Big Show beat him by count out.
Yeah, I sure showed you.
Yep, he sure showed him. Nope. There we go. Well, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We will see you guys in the next part.
I thought that was part 4 Jotaro.